first part of the journey, I was tripping around, you see. And then I found some gold in the ground. I got the fever inside me. The first thing I found was a mine with no name. It felt good to be high on the green, 'cause in the mine you can't remember your name. So awesome sauce became the claim. La 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 la. You're mining for gold, but you're doing it all wrong. And I have to tell you now, there's another way. Empire Gold Mining, they can show you how, and we'll even have some fun along the way. We're having fun mining gold out in the sun. Digging in the dirt is what we do. It's not really hard, don't be a puss, get in your car. Come on out to Vegas today.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do today is I've cleaned my area up where I usually do my work in it. I got a lot of material left in my cracks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go around, I'm gonna get all these larger rocks out that I know aren't gonna fit through my snuffer. And I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna snuffer bottle as much of it out as I can. And then after I've done that, I'm going to pan it. So now that I've gotten all this stuff out of the way, so I get in there, my snuffer, as much as I can get out of there. It's not one of the easier things to do because your snuffer tip will get clogged with larger pieces of rock. So you just got to figure out a way to get those out. If you have fingernails, that works well. And I'm clogged again. I'll be back after I've got the rest of this all the way around, vacuumed out, and then I've got each one of those cracks along there I've got to get cleaned out. So I'll be back when that's done. Okay, so I finished cleaning up the cracks. I have about 1 ounce of material in this container. So I'm going to pan that out real quick to see what I find. What I find, I don't know. Normally I just wash everything down out of my gutter. So that's empty. little bit of black sand there. Oh, one fleck of gold right there. And that's all stuff that I drop when I'm working out here. Things that fall out. So there you go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, since I have to take the stuff that I've already panned and get rid of it, I'm gonna, as I take the material out, put it in the water, and then I'm gonna put water. I'm gonna shake it back and forth under the water. And what that's pretty much doing is I'm panning it in the shovel to see if there is anything lost. I'll get it down to about right here. I'll take it and I'll put it into the pan. But since that shovel's small, I'm going to use this one and get it done faster. This material is a material that I had gotten out of Osceola when me and Kevin were there. Okay, even though I still have more material in there, I'm just gonna pan this off out of here. The large rocks out. Okay. Yeah, there's a couple little pieces in here. I don't think the camera's picking it up, but it's a little small piece here and a little small piece over here. And then one that got away. So that just shows you can recover your gold with just a shovel if you have to. But it's faster with the bigger shovel. So. Wow, it's raining like crazy. We're gonna get some more washed out highways again. The rain is flying up and over people's walls over here, and I'm only able to go about 30 safely. I don't think I can see that bus very well either. Nope, you can't see the bus at all. Wow. Now this is only gonna last a few minutes and all, but still. My wipers don't really go high enough to combat that one. Look, we still got clear skies above. It's kind of late in the season for a Las Vegas monsoon, but damn. Well, I'm gonna go back to driving. Or at least I should. Golf ball sized droplets. I also wanted to get on video bomber right there. Isn't that cool? I get to see stuff like that all the time. Actually, I think it might be a DC-10 or a C-30. Who knows what it is. It looks like a carrier plane of some kind. I bet somebody out there will identify it though. Usually they're running the F-16s or F-22s over. Get the sonic booms over the house all the time. Kind of drives me nuts, rattles the whole house. Things fall off the wall. But, whatever. Okay, so this is the material that I got from yesterday when I was out with Gary. That's a piece of, it's called anhydrous. It's kind of like gypsum, but more crystalline and flaky. So it's crystal clear. If I can get it to zoom in. No, it won't focus on that. Oh, there we go. So there you guys can see a good view of how clear this type of stuff is, and it doesn't dissolve in water like gypsum does. So back to autofocus. There we go. Alright, so this is the material that I was collecting. It's in here also. The reason I still have this stuff in here is because I have this sandy type material. Wasn't breaking up easy. I'm pretty sure that's where the gold was coming from in the stuff that I was panning. So I want to make sure that I pan that off. But to do that, I gotta wet it, get it break down. So I'm gonna do that with this larger pieces that are in here. And then after I've done that, I'm gonna screen it again, but I'm gonna screen it to this size screen, which is about 1/8 of an inch, I think, somewhere right around there. And I'll pan the larger stuff separate from the smaller stuff. So when we get to doing this, I'm gonna put the water into here from the hose, but I can't do that while I'm holding the camera. I don't have anywhere to put it. But this material here is the material Gary had collected and panned some of, and that material is here. And the gold we collected from that is inside, but these are some of the rocks that I had collected when I was walking around out there in an old, I think, child's boot bottom. So square nails tell you this boot's over 100 years old, which means the mining that was done in this area was around 100 years old. So here's one of those pretty pieces. Alright, well, I'm going to get to rinsing those off and this off into the bucket over here, and I'm going to pan that to see what's going on with that. But I'll be back here in a second to show that. Well, that didn't work as well as I wanted it to fling it. Alright, so what I like about my bucket screens that I make is they're one-handed. So even the one-armed man can work the screen easy. It wasn't me, sir, it was the one-armed man. Alright, so I don't know if you can see, but it's not breaking this material up at all. Still nice and dry inside, so that's going to take a little while. It's soaking and manipulating it until It's all broken down, but this type of material, it's considered a hard pack. The hard pack materials are old, ancient materials that have been there for a really long time, hundreds of thousands of years, and they're halfway in the process of turning into a conglomerate stone. They just haven't quite made it there yet. But you can break them down usually relatively easily. So, and with time, soaking in the water will make it just malleable, and you'll be able to just break it up easily that way. But what it is in there is it's a lot of little bits and pieces of sand. And these pieces of sand, they're coarse. They're not rounded as if they'd been washed or anything. So it's all from different layers of flooding. Well, I'm gonna get to crushing up the rest of these in here, and then I'll be back. I completely changed my mind. I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna put them in my little 3-inch crusher, hand crusher that I use. And I wouldn't want to compare this to any other crusher on the market, just for the fact that this one works to crush quartz and other things that are hardness of 8, 9, 10. So I'm gonna get this stuff in here, give it a few whacks, which I can do one-handed, so just make sure there's no more of the pieces in here. Here's a piece of I'm not sure what this black quartz crystal-like material is, but I'll throw it in there with that just because. And I guess this piece of white quartz. I'm not really seeing anything else in this bucket that I need to toss in that might be a good sample, so let me grab my post that I use. Alright, now what this is it's a bedrock tool or digging tool. It can be used for a lot of different things, but it's got this nice big round flat pounding post on it. So what I do, I just take it, I stand on my platform, stand on the platform and I smash it down. And I'll rinse that off like this. Alright, so seeing as how that part's done, that's shovel gold. I should have another pan right there, but I don't. I'll go get one. Okay, I'm back. So I'm just gonna take that, put it directly into pan. That's not working too well, so what I'll do is I'll put a little water in there. It always works. A few swirls. Alright, well, I'm going to have to put the phone down again for a second. Alright. There we go. That's most of it. And I just give it one more rinse out, but I'm going to need both hands. Alright, so I got that cleaned out. Now, I'm just going to dump water out of this. This in there. Well, that didn't work. Of course, why would it? Okay. Now, since this is pretty much a concentrate, or going to be treated as one, I'm just going to shake it down. Got to move the shovel gold. I'll put that in something. Since this is from Osceola, I'll put it with the rest of the stuff from Osceola. Only makes sense. Alright, so it looks like there's still a few pieces in here that didn't get broken down. See how it kind of turns to clay-like? Let's see, any others? There's one. There's another. Oh, that's just a rock with something stuck to it. Alright, so let me just see what's here. I'll pull all this big rock out manually so I can look at it. There's a lot of lava rock in the area where this stuff was collected. Also a lot of gold and silver mines right in that same area. And there should be something more than just fine gold. But if all it is a large deposit of fine gold that's in this area, yeah, we might go back to do a little more there, but might not. All depends. We want something nice, low impact with a pretty good payoff. Alright, so let's see if I can find anything there. Nope, not much of anything there. So now that I did that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pan all that stuff out real quick. Rinse off those rocks after that or something. I don't know what order I'm gonna do it in, but I'll take pictures of that and show you guys if there was anything there. So I'm gonna get doing that here in a couple of minutes. It's really hot and humid out today. We're almost 100 degrees and it's getting, like I posted earlier, all that rain. So the humidity is up to like 60-80%. So anyhow, I feel like a steamed clam. Talk to you guys soon. I'm trying not to go out there, but the kids are out there somewhere. Oh, here they come. Get a little wet? Uh-huh. I'm not going out there. It's recording.
I know. You have to take my hand out. Come on. Come on. No, don't stop. Oh my God. Is this fun? Oh, did you hear that? Come on, let's walk. Oh my God, it's freaking crazy. Wow. Wow. Look, DJ. Look. Oh, I'm cold. Ooh. Oh my God, I don't think we're gonna walk any farther, Bubba. Hey, look, you can see a car down there. DJ! Ah! Oh my goodness! I'm not cold, I'm freaking freezing! That's crazy! Let's go, Mommy! I am not staying out here any longer! This is crazy! Ah! It's choking me! Ow, it hurts! Oh my god! 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 Let's go! Oh! Oh my god! Ah! Oh my god, my eyeballs are burning!
Your eyeballs are burning. Why is it zoomed in?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, because the screen got wet and is doing whatever it wants.
Get in the house! Go,
Oh, we
little
could-
polar bear, get in the house!
I can't get it to push stop.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh, my screen's not working. I can't stop. Bag ponchos. Ooh. Wow. Little river there too. Big river, holy snaky. Ooh. Look at all the mud coming out of the backyard.
Can I take off the shoes?
Yeah, you can take off his shoes.
What?
Look, we have our own river.
I know.
Yeah, that's McGroarty Creek. Stay on the sidewalk, DJ. Wow. It's about to probably get a little bit worse here too, because it's all going to be coming out of everybody's yards. Oh, it's actually cold out here too.
It is. This water is freezing too. Whoa. Come on. No. Okay, you walk in the gutter.
I wonder if we'll get another lightning come out. Oop, there's one.
I like how over here it's like dark and then over there it's...
Well, I hope we get another storm like that. That was like a tornado. It was insane.
Yeah, but just without the tornado.
Just to think, that went over my plane. Everything's gonna be completely weird over there. I don't even know if I can get down the road. Good thing I'm not going for like a week haul.
Well, sure, my pants are sticking to my butt. I really don't care if that's not good.
I guess so. That's Gary over there. But me and Gary were out here today at the site I call quartz sand, which I'm hoping me and Gary can joint claim on. But the reason we're here is because everything here is quartz. Even the sand is quartz, but there's a lot of very fine material here also besides for quartz. So while Gary's over here working with the dry washer, he's just gonna dig a hole and feed through the dry washer. We're gonna grab the vac. I'm gonna come up over here to this quartz outcrop, and it's actually a full piece of quartz vein poking up out of the ground here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come up over here. I'm gonna get into some of these holes like this. I'm gonna do some vacuuming, but first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean off the top a little bit with my hand rake. And after I've cleaned it off the hand rake, I'll be able to do some vacuuming on it. Then take it back down, probably run it through the dry washer also, but this quartz vein runs all the way up to the top of the mountain here. My awesome sauce. is actually just right over there. So keeping everything consolidated to one specific area, and that way it just makes it easier for me to keep my workers at location, because I don't have to travel to multiple areas to bring in their supplies and everything that they'll need for working. So hopefully me and Gary find some good gold today. Last time I was here, I took 1 bucket of screened material and I got over 1/4 of a gram nugget, but that was just the nugget I got. I also had close to 1/4 to 1/2 gram of very fine material. None of that was even off of the bedrock or anything. I'll show you where I took that sample from. It's literally right off the side of the road from where we are. Dug this little hole, didn't make it to bedrock or anything. Just took that much material home of topsoil just to see if the top was holding anything, and it was holding some fines and a couple little nuggets. So, well, I'm gonna sign off on the video now and get back to working. Well, I left Gary over there a little bit to, he's doing a little bit of finishing up on the hole that he's digging. I got 3 buckets of material. He's got 2 buckets of material. I'll run those through the dry washer here in a few minutes. I just wanted to make sure that this was the spot that has the old hard rock mine at it. Which I don't think it is. I think that's the next hill over. Yeah, no, this isn't the spot that had the old hard rock at it, because if it was, it'd be right here. So it's all sealed up also. It's been foam sealed by the BLM or Department of Natural Resources. That pretty piece of quartz. Ooh, little lizard. Ooh. Always watch out for those. That's a cholla. Those things, they're horrible. They'll go right through your shoe. Go right through your dog's foot. Go right through a lot of stuff. They don't feel good either. The only good thing about them is they don't have a protective husk sheath over them, so you can pull them out cleanly. Here's just a little tip for you guys out there. Areas that have cholla plants like this usually are areas high in minerals. Not always, but a lot of times. This plant here, this one is called Mormon tea. It's got a lot of ephedra in it. So you can take that, turn it into a tea, and get a lot of extra energy in the desert during a survival situation. So I'm just taking a walk over back to where Gary is. Ooh, there's something in that hole. Here's another quartz outcrop. This one's nice. I like this. I think I might have to come over here and get into some of this right here. Got bedrock pocket right there. That might be a really good spot. Ooh, there's a, I think there's a chinchilla. Where'd it go? Oh, he went in his little hole under the rock here. It is right there. And somebody sampled right there a while ago. Looks like a long while ago. So there's all the tailings from when they pull it out of there. They're probably metal detecting. Probably got a good hit. There's some more of that quartz. This is all, of course, this whole piece of outcrop. Solid quartz. But underneath all this material here is all solid quartz also. Because literally, this on top of the vein, this vein is 1/4 mile wide. So there is a lot of fine gold here. There is also a lot of nuggets. So there has been some hard rock mining out here back in the old days, but ever since the 1980s, there hasn't been anything done out here until I came out. Oh, I'm way up above Gary. There's Gary down there. I made it above that little quartz outcrop that I wanted to do some vacuuming on, which I haven't vacuumed at all. I decided to help Gary with the holes down there because it's very hard packed. So I'm digging slow. And if we want to get a good haul out of what we're getting today, a good sampling, we need to run a good amount of buckets. Maybe half a yard at least. So I'm almost back at the site. We're going to be starting up the dry washer, so we're getting ready to run. So I'll get out of here. We got Gary over here. He's doing a little dry washing. We got a nice breeze. It's pushing all the dust that way for us, so we don't have to worry about getting all dirty today. But we've got close to 5 buckets. I'd call it more 4 buckets, but we'll see what we get out of this. We're hoping for some kind of good recovery. So we'll keep you guys informed. And the holes that we've dug to get our sample, we've got this one hole here, about a shovel deep, hitting the hard packed bedrock. And we've got this hole, about a shovel and a half deep, hitting hard packed bedrock also. So we'll clean that one up all the way down to bedrock, and then this one we'll clean up down to bedrock also and get them nicely vacuumed out so we can see what the ground underneath looks like, and maybe we'll know if it's solid quartz or what's going on underneath there, but it'll give us a good idea. So okay, so we got a few buckets ran through the dry washer. Now that the stuff's been run through the dry washer, we're left with just about, probably 1.5 pounds of material. So we're gonna pan that off. We're pretty sure a lot of the fines probably got lost from that because the clay was still stuck to it and clay balls were riding off. So, but that's why we use water after we've done testing. We find out there's gold, what sizes there is, and then we run water machines. Oops. Here's a bucket for dumping that in. These are a couple of the clay clumps that are in there, that dark red color. So while he's clearing that out, I'm gonna start up the vacuum and vacuum out the hole over here real quick. So give me a few minutes, I'll be back and we'll show you a little bit of a cleanup. Alright, so I've made it home. Me and Gary took care of that little bit that we showed you earlier. But I was thinking I was going to do a little bit of crushing of these rocks from the other day. I'll crush a couple of these with the green running through them to see if anything's going to come out of them. I did collect a couple rocks today that I do want to crush though. They're conglomerate quartz with look like iron in them. So I figured why not crush them? Maybe a good choice. But these all look pretty good for crushing so far with the copper in them. Copper and gold are held together in a lot of times. So anyhow, I'm gonna throw these into here. And I'm going to use my pounder. It's going to take 2 hands. I'm going to pause and I'll be back in a second. Alright, so I crushed it. Huh. The light on the camera works well enough for you to see to the bottom. It's It's kind of nice. Well, this is gonna go in the bucket. Alright. Now, I'm gonna put those two in there. I'm gonna crush it up, put it in there with that. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show it panned. So, give me a minute, be back. You know what? I thought I'd show what the rock really is looking like. So. Now it looks like there's a little bit visible gold right around here, but I don't know what that is. It's really hard to tell. Pretty sure this blue is turquoise or jade. It's really hard to tell. The green, probably copper. It's white, clear stuff. I'm pretty sure that's some of the anhydrous. But that black right in here, that's quartz. It's a black quartz crystalline structure. See if I can get it to focus on it. Not so well, but anyhow, you get the point of what that looks like. I mean, there's a lot of copper in it right here, and that looks like another bit of visible gold right there in the black in between the copper. So that's going in. Here's the other one. So I've got it all crushed up. I've got my pan here. I add a little water because I want to get rid of the light materials out of there. And then I'm going to rinse that and then add it into my pan. I'm running out of space on here. I've got just a few seconds left, I guess, on here. Looks like I got a total of 3 minutes I can record. So I'm going to pause it, rinse that clean, and show you some panning. Okay, so I'm left with just a little bit of material there. It looks like it's all really heavy black sandy type stuff. I don't know what's going to be in here, but we're going to find out. Alright, now that I've got it in there, I just realized I wanted to put it into my smaller pan. So let me transfer it to my smaller pan and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now, I'm going to attempt to do this while holding the camera. I'm going to swirl my pan, which is going to put all of the heavies down into the bottom of the pan. After I've got the heavies down into the bottom of the pan, I want to turn my pan so that it's facing with my ripples forward like this. I want to shake left and right and slowly bring it, tilt it forward until my material is right about there, like that. When the material is like that, you put it under the water and continually shake just a little bit longer, just to make sure your gold or whatever you're panning falls underneath all your heavies. Then you're going to want to slowly just dip your pan forward a little bit and lift at the same time. That'll give your water the ability to wash out the light material that you need to get rid of. And it's almost done here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn over to this side where my fine riffle is. I'm going to do the same thing for that. Now I've got it there, I'm going to bring it over to the slick side. And the slick side is where, I guess you could say, the business is really done, because you want to get your last of your lights out. You can't do that with your riffle there. It just doesn't work. So, get like that. I've got a few little pieces of rock left in there. I'm going to give it a little swirl, see if I can find anything. Alright, well, you can't really see it. I don't know if you can see it right there or not. There's one small piece of gold right there out of that rock. So, it might be a good rock crushing area. That's the area that me and Gary went to the other day to go check. And what we came back with was a lot of very, very fine material. So Gary's gonna run it through his blue bowl and some other stuff, see if we can get the fines out of it, and we'll know an amount. But I'm running out of time. I got a couple of seconds left, so hope you guys enjoyed the little panning lesson, and I'll see you all one day.